spiritual practices are the best ways we know to demonstrate kindness and courtesy toward the earth, to express our gratitude and wonder, to yield to the mystery and the beauty of it all. Based on our alphabet of spiritual literacy, we offer these practices you can do to honor the earth over the next months. 1. Attention. The great Catholic writer Ernesto Cardinal in Abide in Love observes, everything in nature has a trademark, God's trademark, the stripes on a shell and the stripes on a zebra, the grain of the wood and the lines of the dry leaf, the markings on the dragonfly's wings and the pattern of stars on a photographic plate, the panther's coat and the epidermal cells of the lily petal, the structure of atoms and galaxies. All bear God's fingerprints. Go for a walk and look for God's trademarks. Better still, use a camera to document evidence of God's fingerprints in the nature. 2. Being present. Annie Dillard has written, "My God, what a world. There is no accounting for 1 second of it. Get personal with one small piece of the earth. Sit in the dirt in your backyard. Play in the sand at the beach. Roll in the grass. Stand under a waterfall. Sense the earth as an animal senses it. Be really present with your planetary hosts." 3. Connections. Share a story with family or friends, or write in your journal, about a time when you were humbled, soothed, or awed by something in the natural world. How did you feel connected to nature? 4. Devotion. Adopt a tree, a park, a beach, a waterway, or a piece of wild land, and look out for its welfare. Clean up in and around it. Write letters to officials and newspapers on issues that affect it. In its honor, include, in your daily prayers, petitions to alleviate the sufferings of dying plants and trees, polluted rivers and oceans, and toxic lands. 5. Hospitality. Invite some bugs into your house for an evening. Rent the fascinating and illuminating video Microcosmos directed by French biologists Claude Nerdsany and Marie Perrenou. This documentary presents one day in a French countryside meadow where butterflies, ants, spiders, and many other insects cavort in their small and exquisite worlds. 6. Joy. Listen to Three Dog Night's classic rock song Three Dog Night, Joy to the World, with the lyric, "Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea." Imagine all the other gifts of God in the plant and animal kingdom that give you pleasure and fill your heart with joy. 7. Justice. Hold a council of all beings in your school, congregation, or community center. Each participant in the circle speaks for another life form, an animal, plant, tree, body of water, etc., expressing the being's concerns. You might talk about threats to the being's habitat or freedom, the effects of pollution, natural disasters, and wars. After all the beings have spoken, talk as humans about your responsibilities to correct some of the environmental and cultural injustices you have identified. 8. Openness. Embrace your environment. Walk around the perimeter of your home. Explore it as if being there for the first time. What do you see, feel, hear, smell? Continue this process as you move further out into your community. Make a list of things you discover that you have never seen before. 9. Teachers. Find a teacher in nature and let her give you a lesson today. Here's an example from Natalie Goldberg. Be tough the way a blade of grass is, rooted, willing to lean, and at peace with what is around it. 10. Unity. Susan Seton-Boulet's shamanic paintings feature the intertwined figures of humans and animals. Her art brings us to a fresh appreciation of interspecies unity. Check out the book Susan Seton-Boulet, a retrospective at your library, or Google Susan Seton-Boulet Gallery to find examples of her images online. 11. Wonder. Set up a wonder table in your home or classroom. Make it a place where people can display wonders of the nature world they have found, actual examples or photographs of them. 12. You rededicate yourself to live lightly and respect on the planet. Repeat this vow. We join with the earth and with each other. To bring new life to the land, to restore the waters, to refresh the air, we join with the earth and with each other. To renew the forests, to care for the plants, to protect the creatures, we join with the earth and with each other. To celebrate the seas, to rejoice in the sunlight, to sing the song of the stars, we join with the earth and with each other. to recreate the human community, to promote justice and peace, to remember our children. We join with the earth and with each other. We join together as many and diverse expressions of one loving mystery, for the healing of the earth and the renewal of all life.